Hey guys, welcome to Tusk Athletics 2.0. This is your workout for December 30th, 2020. So today we're gonna have our warm-up, then we'll get into a workout, then a little bit of Tabata accessory work for our core, and then we'll get into our stretch, then that'll be it. So in our warm-up today, we're gonna have 3 rounds, and it's going to be 1 minute of skipping, high knees, or jogging in place, and then we'll go into 10 inchworm walkouts, and then 10 cook squats. So you're gonna choose either double unders or single unders if you have a skipping rope at home. If you don't have a skipping rope at home, you're gonna just do high knees or jogging in place for 1 minute. So when the timer starts, you'll just start jogging or skipping. And then once that 1 minute is up, you'll move on to the next part. So as you go through your rounds, you're gonna need to make sure you look at the clock before you start your skipping or jogging in place. And then pay attention to it as you're doing it so that you can finish after 1 minute, because not everybody's gonna be on the same schedule here. I'm gonna have a timer set. If you need a little bit more time to finish your warm up, that's totally fine. If you finish early, just go on to the next part and keep going. So after that, we're going into our inchworms. So you'll start in a standing position. You'll bend over forward, place your hands on the floor, and then walk yourself out into a plank. And then from here, you'll walk your hands a little bit further to whatever you're comfortable with, and then walk your hands back in. In the video, we just have you walking out to just a plank position, but then you'll just extend past that a little bit more with your hands to where you're comfortable, then come back in. After that, we're going into our cook squats. So in your cook squat, you're going to bend over forward, grabbing underneath your toes with your hands. Now from here, you're going to send your hips down, your elbows are going to track inside of your knees, and you're going to come into the bottom of a squat with a tall chest and neutral spine. Then from here, you're going to pick one arm up overhead, other arm up overhead, keeping your core active, and then stand up out of the bottom of a squat. All right guys, like I said, we have 3 rounds here. We'll start off with skipping or jogging in place. I'll let you get set up here and we'll get going. This is your 3-second warning.
Yeah. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. People wanna talk that talk in reality. You have not seen me in action. You think the come up comes overnight. You ain't behind the scenes. Trust me, these things don't just happen. No shade to Gerald, but G's don't come easy when you tryna eat out producing and rapping. I read that contract you sent me to sign, but excuse me, I can't help myself, I'm just laughing. Hey, you tryna cut out a piece of my pie, and I asked you politely, what's it that you offer me? Yeah, I produce all my own beats, and I have no intention of losing my publisher. Yeah, independent individual, boy, I've been eating off passive residuals. Yeah, let's be professional. Thanks for your time, but I had to decline at that principle. I've been scheming up a plan, hey. I've been saving all I can, hey. You could call me David Rams, hey. The way I handle these bands, hey. We ain't messing with the old model. New era, new kid, we full throttle. Just know that the come up is not a flaw. My amigos, they focus, know what to do. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.
Yo, look, I ain't saying that I'm rich, cause if I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them. You should know the business is competitive. There's a lot of people that I'm better than. Even veterans ain't got the knowledge I do. I've been reinvesting all I ever spent. Stop pretending like you poppin'. Who been out here making profit? Told my mama that I got this. I wonder if she noticed what my job is. I don't know how I'ma make it, but I know no matter what, I'm finna find a way. All my homies finna eat and I ain't letting no one on my team look at an empty plate. Yeah. Went from a boy to a man, ayy. Every day been making plans, ayy. They don't really understand, ayy. Gotta look out for the family. I won't fall for any scam, yeah. Only worry about the fans, yeah. I won't compromise the brand, yeah. I've been saving up the bands, whoa. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest. Stack and put it back in it.
Rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you ain't really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands flexing on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, well, you really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your tape need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you the plan ain't gonna work. Yeah, rappers spending money in some really funny ways, man. I promise you ain't really getting paid. Yeah, show a couple bands flexing on the Instagram, and nobody getting fans that way. Yeah, well, you really dumb if you spending all your funds on some clothes and your tape need work. Yeah, you ain't gonna stand if you ain't a businessman, man. I promise you the plan ain't gonna work. Yeah.
OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. They wanna judge me, I'll testify. Catch me on Insta, I'm verified. They want me quiet, I amplify. I'm on my way to the best thing that you've ever seen. You know that you bow to the queen. You lose all your senses and reason. I'll give you something to believe in. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. On my way, on my way. On my way, on my way. Yeah, OMW. Nothing left to prove. So enjoy the view, taking a picture like Malibu. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW. OMW, on my way to you. Good at what I do. I'm OMW.
Yo, this is about to really hurt some people's feelings, so if you a little sensitive, you might as well turn this joint off right now. Okay?
How you afraid to drop a dime when you already dropped a dime? Got a wife at home, but you steady on my line. Talking about shorty, you remember when I grind slow?
Did I really blow your mind though?
Nah, you got me confused with your other booze. I've been peep game, so I never gave a cookie up. And that's why I got your wife on the line, man. And I hope she gets every single diamond ring. Niggas kill me, they put their fist up. Got you all thinking that they meant other people. All on the stage like they motivational speakers, when really they just A1 creepers. You pushing 40 with an 18-year-old shorty. Oh, you think you lit cause you ride around with all the hot sisters and fly mamacitas. Well, I ain't on your payroll, so let me shoot the shit. They ain't laughing with you, they all laughing at you. Cause you're that old and afraid of commitment. Everybody in the world know that ain't no G shit. Don't get mad at me, your life is kinda sad, B. Now this next jab is for my saints and ain'ts. My Holy Ghost filled, fire baptized believers. Stop looking down at me, I'm not an evil heathen. I'm 24 years old and never sold my soul. I went to college to get more knowledge. I upped my pedigree by fixing my credit, B. I went across the stage and got my degree. I'm in the middle of my prime with a full-time job. I stay prayed up, not later with a man that all my kids call Uncle Fred. I'm not on the front pew with my legs wide open, trying to get a preacher a sip of my ocean. I might curse a bit, but that don't mean I'm not anointed, appointed, or chosen for this here time. I don't want what you got, I only want what's mine. This right here is for you that crossed the line. All up in the club screaming, dip, she mighty fine. Walking up to me, trying to cop a feel. Whisper in my ear, talking about your $1 million. Nah, that's cap, you got 1 million baby mamas. And Jazzy walked away cause she ain't even about the drama. Don't ever in your life try to put your hands on me. I know hood niggas in the trap that'll split you like a Kit Kat to show up till you wake like who did that? I have them throw you over the Escalades in Broadway Junction for your sick escapades. How do you fix your crusty ass lips to say that a black woman ain't beautiful? Now what all that dirt built around your thick ass cuticles? Give a damn about whose box you keep listening when you don't even have one pot to piss in. Nah, son, you don't even have one.
Who said that? Everybody. I don't even want to be petty, but y'all know I'm a tourist, right? And y'all done brung the bull out, so it's hard for me to calm down now. Here we go.
Jealous of your situation, nigga, how you figure? I've been stacking chips, trying to make 6 figures. Trying to do the right thing, keep my hand up off the trigger.
If you want that snow bun, need to go get her.
Cause I ain't worried about it. Let's sue Susie and Sally and worry about your mess. I promise I'll be good, cause Jazzy stay blessed. I've been working hard, ain't got no time for the stress. It may be all written, but all these punchlines and real hard lines, best believe they all mine. Real rap, no cap, straight facts. When your girl blows, please don't holler back. Keep that same energy and fall all the way back. All the way back, lean back.
I'm really weak for real, though.
I'm really, really weak though. Like really, really, really weak. Like weaker than SWV weak. Like.
All right, now that we're all warmed up, let's get into our workout. So we got a strength workout today. It's gonna be 5 rounds, and we got 5 different movements. So our first movement is gonna be bicep curls. It'll be 12 per side. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can do both arms at the same time. If you have one dumbbell, you're gonna do 12 on one side, then 12 on the other side. So in your bicep curls, we wanna keep those shoulders in a nice stable position. Elbows are close to our sides, and then you're just curling up, isolating your biceps. So we don't want you using your shoulders and getting a bunch of energy behind it to pop those dumbbells up. We want everything to be nice and still and just isolating your biceps. After that, we have 12 dumbbell floor press. So if you have weights that are reasonable to do it both hands at the same time, by all means do that. If you don't, again, it'll be 12 on one side, 12 on the other side, and you're going to be laying on your back, feet are flat on the floor, and your knees are bent so your feet are up close to your butt. From here, we want to bring our shoulder blades underneath together so that your shoulders are active and you have a good platform to push through. And then you're going to extend up towards the ceiling with that dumbbell and then back down. You're just going to be bringing that dumbbell back down to 90 degrees with your elbow because you're going to be hitting the floor, and then you're going to press back out from there. Tracking with our elbow compared to our sides and our shoulder is not straight out to the side from your shoulder, and we also don't want it pressed against our side. We want it right in the middle, about a 45-degree angle from your shoulder and your side, and then you can press that dumbbell straight up, keeping that forearm nice and vertical. Following that, we have 12 dumbbell tricep extensions. So you can use one dumbbell for this and both hands on it. If you have a band at home, you can use that as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to stand up nice and straight, dumbbell is extended up overhead, and then from here you're going to bring it back behind your head, keeping your elbows close to your ears. Then from here you're going to extend through your triceps to bring it back up to the starting position. You're gonna be nice and stable through all of this, relaxed movement, keeping those elbows from flaring out to the sides as you move through all of this. After our tricep extensions, we're going into glute raises. So you're gonna be laying on the floor. Again, feet are close to your butt just like they were in the floor press. You can use a dumbbell for this if you want. If you want to go unweighted, that's totally fine as well. But what we're going to look for is extending through our hips, bringing our hips up nice and high, squeezing our glutes at the top before coming back down. So maybe like 1 second up, 2 second hold at the top, 1 second down to finish the rep. If you want to add a little bit of weight to it, you can place that weight on your hips just to add a little bit more spice as you move through all of this. Next, we have our dumbbell split squats. So if you have 2 dumbbells, you can add a little bit of weight on by holding on to both of them. If you only have 1 dumbbell, you'll just hold it in one hand as you move through all of this. So you're gonna have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, not in a line like on a tightrope, but just underneath each hip. So if you're starting with your right foot forward, it's gonna be straight forward from your right hip, and your left foot is going to be straight back from your left hip. So now from here, you should be able to drop down towards the floor with your back knee, touching it to the ground and being in a nice lunge position here. Your front knee shouldn't be tracking out over your toe. It should be just over top of the front of your foot and not exceeding your toes. So from here, you're going to stand back up, pressing through your legs, just standing up to that full position. Again, if you only have 1 dumbbell, it's going to be in the opposite hand of the foot that's forward. So if I have my right foot forward, I'm gonna have that dumbbell in my left hand. You're gonna do 12 on one side and then 12 on the other side. I've set a 20-minute timer on this workout, so if you need a little bit more time, again, pause the video, finish off what you have for your workout, and then start it again and move on. If you finish early, you can just move on to the next part. All right, guys, let's get set up for our curls, and we will get going here. This is your 3-second warning.
Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit last night. Running that shit, man. Running that shit, man. Running that shit.
I think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me at 40, life's a wreck. See my dad, he in debt, and my mom, she upset. That's way back when 408 on Seminole was the address. I saw things I shouldn't have, though I love the family to death. Way back then it was a mess, we was living check to check. Now my shirts are getting pressed, your girl see me, she impressed. And my fans are quite obsessed, I owe them everything, I'm blessed. Made a living making art and aiming closely at they neck. If you think I'm not a threat, I'm like, incorrect, yeah. She call, I put her on blacklist. I call that options. They can support it, get dropped quick. They be my stock pick. I guess I'm back in the cockpit. Turn the whole crowd to a mosh pit. I make it hit like a drop kick, cause I got the key like a locksmith. Think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me at 40, life's a wreck. Enough to hop in the ghost and I be a ghost. What I do is a hobby for most, a comedy roast. So I'm on my own, I gotta be known, I gotta be toast. I'm an anomaly, no. You would never put the motherfucking work into be dreaming. It's obvious, not body, everything and everybody. It shows my revenue growth is out of control. I'm ready to blow, I'm ready for war, I'm ready for smoke. You ready to go? I really think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me at 40, life's a wreck.
All right, moving on to our next part. So now we have a Tabata times 3. So in our first movement here, we have Tabata burpees. So it's gonna be 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest, and you're just going to do as many burpees as you can in that time. After you finish your 8 rounds, you're gonna take a 2-minute rest. It's all worked into the video, so it'll be easy to follow along with. Then you're going to go into 8 rounds of flutter kicks. And then after you finish your 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off of flutter kicks, you'll move into 8 rounds of 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off of Tabata jump lunges. All right, so in your burpees, we want to have that chest and hips coming to the floor at the same time, and you're just getting down to the floor as quick as you can. Whether that's jumping down or stepping down, you're just going to get down to the floor without using your arms as much as possible to save your energy. Then from here, you're going to press to the floor and shoot your hips nice and high so you can jump your feet as close to your hands as possible and eliminate that squat. If you're stepping back up, you're still gonna get your hips really high, and then you're going to step 1 foot forward as far as you can, and then bring the other foot forward as far as you can as well, without ending up in the bottom of a squat when you're back on your feet. So again, name of the game is getting down as quick as you can and getting that energy coming up so you can jump your feet or step your feet as close to your hands as possible with as straight legs as possible. Now from here, you're going to stand up fully, jump and clap overhead, and then you go into your next round. In these Tabata flutter kicks, you're going to be on your back. You're going to pull your shoulder blades up off the ground so you're in a hollow position, and you're going to have your feet up off the ground as well. Let's try to do these with straight legs if possible, moving your feet up and down. And if you need to bend your legs a little bit or bring your feet up a little bit higher to make it just slightly easier, that's what I want you to do. So start off with straight legs. If that's too hard, bring your legs up a little bit. If that's still a little too difficult, you can put a little slight bend in your knees just so you can keep moving through for 20 seconds each time. And then finishing off with our jump lunges. So in these jump lunges, you're going to do a lunge, and then as you come back out of the lunge, you're going to jump and switch your feet in the air. So we want nice tall chest. As you come down into the bottom of the lunge, you're traveling straight down, and your knee is not shooting out over top of your toes. It's just staying over top of the front of your foot. Then from here, you're going to extend forcefully through your legs, and then in the air, switch. So we want full extension each time, and we want you to avoid just staying low and switching your feet back and forth, because that's not finishing the full rep. And if you need to scale this, you'll just do stepping lunges. So you'll stand up, switch your feet, and go back down to the next lunge. Again, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 times through. All right, let's get started here so you can get set up for your burpees, and we'll get going here in 3 seconds.
I'm a prisoner of this hill, searching for a way to get back up again. I'm killing for a thrill, I'm killing for a way back to Elysia. All the lights are dimming thin, the secret's almost out, the fires are fizzling. The jury's out and the fall is coming, and you should hear me now. That all familiar sound when you face the sitting ground, 'cause the only way is down. And I'm just high enough to see it from above, but it always comes back round when the only way is down. The only way is down. The only way is down. These leeches are a sin, sucking dry my heart to feed the lies I'm in. You're an addiction I can't kick, an affliction of a life that I once lived. And you should hear me now. When you face the sitting ground, 'cause the only way is down.
you in. You should hear me now, an all familiar sound when your face is hitting ground. 'Cause the only way is down. And I was high enough to see it from above, but it always comes back round when the only way is down. The only way is down. The only way is down. How am I gonna get back up? The only way is down. The only way is down. How am I gonna get back up?
C4. Come on, baby.
Seem like I ain't had a good sleep in a long time. Smoking and selling, drinking and driving, paying attention to road signs. My mind gone down bad, brain cells getting hog-tied. Still worried about the lifestyle, how I want it all and it want mine. C4 can't trust in no niggas. I don't have love for no bitch. Keep all your hugs and your kisses. It ain't no leverage for me, it's just better for business. They playing my songs on the radio. A nigga had radio wishes. Some people gon' hate, that's the way it go. They wish I ain't stayed as committed. Came in the game tryna make a name for the rain. I play for percentage. I wanna wake up to some millions. I want them to think this a rental. I want that global exposure, cause I'm not the monkey who stay in the middle. Hate the way they portraying me, nigga. Got that Lord where you pray for me feeling. I met plenty who say they was with me. Ain't no way in the day I forgive them. Coke or Patron on the way to my liver. Roll up a blunt, find a way to forget them. Send her the dick, hope she know I deliver. You eat the coochie and booty for dinner. I'm not a pimp, baby girl, I'm a killer. Pistol tucked in like a motherfucking splinter. Come from the pistol, made runs in the center. They want me dead and down under the building. I got the shovel and rubber to build it. Premonition said what a time to be alive, but this here ain't no wonderful feeling. I had no doubts they would die from beginning. Been lost my mind, how y'all think that I'm winning? Can I survive as the same when I'm sinning? Pushed out the whip, gotta think for a minute. Mouth to feed when my stomach hurt. Got me killing instrumentals with a hunter's purpose. I admit the pain, I know you see it on the surface. Summer in the rain, bring a stain, no detergent. Gotta keep a thing, let it bang if you're nervous. Got a couple niggas on the clean, do you dirty. Early bird gang on the lean, bright and early. Been this way since elementary. You can miss me with negative energy. I'm on point like a straight line of symmetry. One middle finger up to all my enemies. C4 kaboom on omnipotent entity. Still feel like Bishop to someone get rid of me. Still rockin' true in the Gucci from Italy. Me be like you, mistaken identity. You must be kidding. Seem like I ain't had good sleep in a long time. Smoking and selling, drinking and driving, paying attention to road signs. My mind gone down bad, brain cells getting hog-tied. Still worried about the lifestyle, how I want it all and it want mine. Welcome niggas when they hate. I've been through hustle, struggle, pain. Steady trying to find a way. You know it never finna change. I done came up from the bottom. Niggas hated on me, niggas steady wildin'. Yeah, I ain't worried about the problems, cause I'm always out here trying to get the dollars. Yeah, a nigga had radio visions. Now I'm out getting radio listens. Conversation with radio bitches. The one from the pistol with radio wishes. Yeah, I cannot believe the things that I seen. Yeah, smoking mirrors every time I see them. Only thing is to see. Yeah, but they can't deceive me. They can't deceive me. I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting demons right under the secrets. They cannot see me. They cannot beat me. Yeah. I tried to tell them and they couldn't see me. They couldn't hear me. Now they finna hear me. Yeah. Push out the whip, get gone, yeah. Sipping on coke and Patron, yeah. Smoking one blunt to the dawn, yeah. Freaking black and mild on the rod, yeah. Bad bitch with me, I'm gone, yeah. Shawty finna get off gone, yeah. Already know we on raw, yeah. Walk it till I fall. Money in my mind, no flash. Money in my mind, no flash, yeah. A nigga had radio wishes. A nigga had radio wishes. I think they feelin' it, yeah. They hate the way that I'm nigga killing it. Still relentless. See what's up, how you feeling?
You are clearly an AP two-tone.
Yeah, they tryna at me, I'm running the race. I
gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shade, but I'm gone. You gotta keep it a buck to my face. Taking the gang out of space. Especially if you stay in your place. They hating on all of my songs. I don't know what can I say. They throwing shots, but I'm saved by His grace. God is the shoot, I'm the lace. Running around, got me stoned, man. Feels like I'm stuck in the maze. Shoot at the Oculus a cage. They sipping only 96. I can't do it on my own, yeah. They judging me off my mistakes. This flow is so heavenly. Most of my friends and frenemies. They tryna bring out the beast. I'm batting 1,000, my game is elite. I'm running around in the streets. They tryna catch up, but they still can't compete. I thought they got in my sleep. He told me keep going, cause you got the lead. Count it up, all the brodies came through, then we added up. They was asking me questions, I had it up. I've been running with God, I just leveled up. They won't speak to my face, got that antidote. They been putting me on like I'm one of those. I can see what they hate, that just ain't me. Tell me a place that I can't go. I don't think they get it, they don't understand. I'ma do it for my homies and my fam. They don't see the vision, they just see the band. Eyes on the money like a rubber band. That is number one, I follow his command. You can try it, you won't get a chance. I keep on going till I can, and abide and by his plan. They tryna end me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shade, but I'm gone. You gotta keep it a buck to my face. Taking the gang out of space. Especially if you stay in your place. They hating on all of my songs. I don't know what can I say. They throwing shots, but I'm saved by His grace. God is the shoot, I'm the lace. Running around, got me stoned, man. Feels like I'm stuck in the maze. Shoot at the Oculus a cage. They sipping only 96. I can't do it on my own, yeah. They judging me off my mistakes.
Silver step into the play, you bet I'ma hit it. What I'm doing in this game, I did in a scrimmage. Rappers wanna know there's beef and burning up bridges. Deep down they dinner with pain, they just wanna admit it. Won't stop till I get it. Speed it up when I'm winning. It's silver and undefined, period, no sentence. They tryna give me the fitting. I'ma say Jesus and risk it. Treasure in heaven, generation with them, I pass the baton on my jits. Had to make sacrifices for this. I can fake, had to cut off some friends. Vision late ever since the beginning. Go get the bad, then bring it in. Every L was a lesson you did. Had a nest, had to handle the biz. I bought a whatchamacallit, and it's chilling right over the fridge.
They tryna end me, I'm running the race. I gotta pick up the pace. They throwing shade, but I'm gone. You gotta keep it a buck to my face. Taking the gang out of space. Especially if you stay in your place. They hating on all of my songs. I don't know what can I say. They throwing shots, but I'm saved by His grace. God is the shoot, I'm the lace. Running around, got me stoned, man. Feels like I'm stuck in the maze. Shoot at the Oculus a cage. They sipping only 96. I can't do it on my own, yeah. They judging me off my mistakes.
I hate that you text me but act like a stranger in person. You're looking right through me. Last night I told you how I'm hurting. Fade away with all your friends. I don't wanna play pretend. Call me tonight, oh who cares, I'm just broken. I won't fake, not my style, you're too ruthless. Not a clue what you do, you just clueless. How it do it you confusing. You know I tried, don't hit my line. I won't fake, not my style, you're me so wishful believing you're trying to reach me. Can tell me what you want, but I know it's just a front. But here you come running when I started healing. You never left me on red. You left me hanging instead. I know I heard what you said. You said, I won't fake, never stop. You're too ruthless. Not a clue what you do. You just clueless. How it do it, you confusing. You know I tried. Don't hit my line. I won't fake, never stop. You're too ruthless. Not a clue what you do. You just clueless. How it do it, you confusing. You know I tried. Don't hit my line. You know I tried. Don't hit my line. You know I tried. Don't hit my line. I hate that you text me but act like a stranger in person.
Awesome work, guys, on that little burner. Now we're going to move into a little bit of stretching and finish off our day. So for our stretching, we got 3 rounds. It's gonna be 30 seconds of upward dog, then we'll go into 30 seconds of downward dog, and then 30 seconds of frog stretch. So in our upward dog, we want to be sending our hips down towards the floor, pressing that floor away, and keeping your shoulders down and back so we're not bringing them up by your ears. And if that's too difficult to press the floor away and you don't have the range of motion through your core to do it on your hands, then you can come down to your elbows just to take a little bit of the strain off of your core. After that, we'll bring our hips up into down dog. So you're going to pass through a plank position, sending your hips up and back as you drop your shoulders down towards the floor to create a nice line from your hips to your shoulders to your hands. And you'll just hang out here for 30 seconds and then we'll move into our frog stretch. So in our frog stretch, you're going to come down onto your hands and knees and you're going to widen your knees out as far as you can and drop down onto your elbows. So in this position, we want to feel that stretch through our groin, and you're just going to hang out here for 30 seconds before going back to the top with the up dog. All right, let's get going here. 3 seconds, starting with up dog.
are my sunlight.
Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. Really awesome work. I love that you guys keep showing up for these workouts on the video and following along with me. So as we go into the new year, we plan to keep these videos going. We don't know what's going to happen yet with reopening with gyms. So just keep checking in here. We'll keep these videos going and keep you supported as long as we need to before getting back into the gym. Awesome work again today guys, and we will see you in the